Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you're so motivated to do so. This is Wonders of a Black Woman. I just wanted to share my thoughts on all of this drama that has been unfolding, drama, legal challenges, and things that have been happening in the news. I was reflecting the other day, and a lot of these artists that we've come to enjoy their music, enjoy their acting, the movies, the TV shows, the concerts. We don't really understand the sacrifices that were made to bring us this entertainment. The R words, the SAs, the child victims, the beatings, I'm not just talking about the hard work that it takes to stay up in the studio late or to practice dance moves and choreography that normally goes into the memorization of your lines and research in characters. I'm not just talking about that. Just the claims of the satanic rituals and all of these things that people are saying had to be done in order to produce this music you're hearing, to produce these movies you're watching. People that you thought were just these rosy-cheeked, nice people that turned out to be real devils, right? So, this music that you dance to, that you partied to, that you comforted yourself off of a breakup to, the things these people were willing to do just to be famous, just to be rich, just to present their artwork to the public is just astonishing to me, especially when people talk about how they communicated with demons and the devil and things like that in order to these satanic ritualistic stuff and things like that. All talent comes from God. And you don't need to commune with the devil in order to bring your art forward to the world. I mean, it's really amazing to me that people are willing to have sex with people, heterosexuals willing to participate in homosexual activity, homosexuals willing to be degraded and participate in heterosexual activities or be used as objects, just so they can stand before you on the stage and sing or be in a music video or eat in the finest restaurants. They were willing to sacrifice all of this for what? For someone else's entertainment. The deleting of people that we hear about just to bring forth entertainment. And it's really crazy when you think about it. They were willing to do all of these horrible things just to bring forth entertainment, just to bring forth the opportunity to ride in an expensive car or to live in an expensive house off of a God-given talent. And you didn't need to do that. And it's crazy also to me that as we're hearing, Diddy's A-list friends are now in this hunt to find victims that may have evidence or that may have been captured on film to try to pay them off. And I would say to the victims, you can still get justice and still get compensated for what has happened to you financially. You don't have to sell out, because if you sell out, then in a way you're consenting to what happened to you. And that's one of the issues that I have, is that so many people say, well, we knew these things were going on. We knew these things were going on. We got to pay off, or, and then honestly, some people did go to the cops, but because the way these networks run, the police, the judges, politicians, they're also involved. Some of the victims would come forward and they would either be deleted, thrown in jail, harassed, or ignored. And it's like now, all of a sudden, I guess we're in the season of revelations, that a lot of hidden things are coming to the light, and people are now coming forward. But even though the light is shining, there are a lot of people trying to shade themselves from the light by paying off victims. I'm glad this stuff has come forward. I really am. And I really hope that all of the curtain is drawn back. All of the shade is pulled away, because now that the industry is being exposed for what it is, and the networks are being exposed for what it is, maybe we can start having people that are talented, that recognize their gift from the Lord, and bring forth these entertainment pieces, whether it's music, whether it's art, whether it's movies, TV shows. They can bring these talents forward without having to sell their soul, quote unquote, to the devil in order to present their artistry. I'm glad this stuff is being exposed. So those people who have a passion that want to sing, they will get a chance. People that do want to have record labels that aren't trying to sell their soul to the devil, that this good music can come forward, and we can see the artistry of these talented individuals that aren't willing to sell their soul to the devil. Just like when Christian Keys said he had all this information, and he was hinting around that it was Tyler Perry, and then I guess for the right price he decided to keep quiet. It's so many people in the industry that knew all of this stuff was going on, that participated in this stuff, that was hiding this stuff, and they kept quiet. Just like in politics, the open border that's going on with all these unaccompanied minors coming up here. Who's sending their children to travel thousands of miles to come into a country by themselves? Come on. And then, there's this network, Child Protective Services. One of the victims of P. Diddy, who claims Denzel Washington and Young Jock, amongst other people, had done stuff to children. All of these children that are taken by Child Protective Services, some of them are ending up on the chopping block. Some of these kids that are coming up here, most of them, I would assume, that are unaccompanied minors, no one is checking for them. They could end up in these freak off type situations, and some of them, unfortunately, are being deleted, and no one sees this except for God. Whatever is hidden is not hidden to him. And so when people are saying that it's a period of revelation, it's true. I mean, it's being revealed to us, but the Lord knows these things and he sees these things. And, human beings have free will, and we have to choose to either do good or do bad. And it's unfortunate that so much of the influence in our society from entertainers because of their popularity, from politicians because of the power and popularity that they have, that so many people are suffering like this. And it does not go unnoticed. It is being noticed. And I'm glad that it's a period of revelation. And I'm not a preacher. I'm more of a spiritual person than a religious person, and a church-going person. But I know that there is a higher good that we should be aspiring to. And those that don't aspire to that, they will be held to account. And it's just as simple as that. What will happen to you in this world is nothing compared to actually going to hell. So, unfortunately, a lot of people out here that are being entertained by all of these revelations of what's happening with these celebrities, what's happening with Diddy, what's happening with this politician, what's happening to that person. Really look at yourself and make sure that you're doing the right thing in your life. We don't all have the same temptations. We don't all have the same challenges, but we all do have the same God. So all of these wars, people fighting and killing and slaughtering each other because they don't want to live side by side in peace. People wanting to appease the demons and the devils, so they're willing to do horrific things to children. And, it's like you've really got to look at your own life and say, how can I do better? What can I contribute to my family and my community that's going to be positive and that's going to bring forth the talents that God gave me in a positive way? You have some people who are brilliant, but they're brilliant at doing criminal-minded things. Use your gifts and talents for the glory of God. He's the reason that you have those talents. So, it's unfortunate. There is someone at my job playing R. Kelly and Puffy and all that. And I just said to myself, I don't want to hear this music. Look at what all was put into bringing forth this. And then I said to myself, it's unfortunate that these things were done to bring forth this music, because this music is a talent from God, and it should be appreciated as a talent from God. But what they did to bring it forth is just not right. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you're so moved.